Emo Social Club. I'm sitting here with my personal thought, the best live band of all time.
Oh, wow.
Letlive.
You already just said about you?
Wow.
I'm sorry to start the interview off with such an emotional.
Goodness.
Went for it.
Thank you.
Me and Lizzie, sitting over there, we went to your show just the other day in Chicago.
Yep.
And this was Lizzie's first time seeing you guys live. I've seen you many times. And I was like, I think you're in for a real special treat. And we walked out and she was like, that was way better than I thought. Like, I had no idea how good that was going to be.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you guys are back.
Thank you.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, we are too, to be honest. We've been having such a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think I think there's an element of that translating to the crowd, right? To what we're doing. But we're just feeling super grateful to be able to do this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a couple questions. Started off. What is the most emo song you are listening to right now?
It's the most emo song I always listen to. It's Constantine by Something Corporate.
Just because of you.
It's my favorite song. It makes me cry every time.
Yeah.
I love it.
Good one.
Yeah. You reintroduced me
It's
to
so
that
good.
in Australia.
Yeah, so good.
Playing on the piano outside, and I had it. I added it to my playlist. That was it.
So good.
Hell yeah.
What about you, Johnny?
I don't know. Taste of Ink, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's even emo. Like,
It counts.
Yeah.
Honestly, we just
it's a
say that and it's
classic.
like, it doesn't matter. It could
Yeah.
be like, I don't listen to any of this
Yeah,
shit, you know?
yeah.
Like, I listen to EDM all
Any
day.
old school
Yeah,
dashboard
yeah.
track.
Yeah. What makes Letlive so emo?
I think that honestly it was the only place that I felt safe expressing myself at such a a level of emotional vulnerability, just vulnerability in general, even with the physicality of it. And I think that was and will continue to be one of my most succinct ideas of emo, like emotionality. And so I think that for me, at least as someone who writes words that get put to the songs, it was really the safest place for me to be vulnerable, but also to be able to share that with people. I think that even expands the emotional aspect of it, is when other people are then reciprocating that or feeling safe to do that on display as well. So
Yeah.
that's what I think.
Yeah, for sure. I think Letlive is definitely the collective. It's the collective suit for all of our emotions, thoughts, movements, opinions, inspiration. Everything is on the table there, both on and off stage. You know, it's your safe space away from, the realistic nature of the real world, quote unquote. But emo forever.
Emo forever. Do you feel, because you mentioned the physicality of it, do you feel like, obviously being the vocalist and both being guitarists, do you feel like there's still something of the physicality of like, I mean, you were literally like kick flipping a guitar in Chicago. So I'm like, is that like something too, where it's like, this is part of that. It's part of this scene. It's part of this environment, and like that emotional release, or that is also part of it too.
Wow, like sometimes you just don't remember. Like, now I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I laughed about it. Well, the entire next day, I suffered tremendously. But yeah, I think nothing's planned. It's just, I don't know why any of that happens at all. Like, I really don't.
It's a physical
everything.
manifestation, though, right? It's
Just
like what
feels-
you're feeling.
It
It's
just feels, that the objective nature of being able to release for that hour or 30 minutes, and just, there's so many things. It's an opportunity to definitely release and express yourself in the best way.
Yeah. For me, it's been like a social experiment, to be completely honest. Like, I like to see how people react to these things. I like to see whether they feel inspired or they feel challenged or confronted. Like, to me, all of that is part of the game, and I think it's necessary. And art, to me, is precipitated every Renaissance, and I believe will continue to. And the moment we stop doing art for art's sake and believing in it, that's when we have a real problem. And we face a lot of challenges now, and with the advent of whether, I know the hot topic is AI, but it's not just AI. It's fucking corporatization. It's monetizations. It's commodification. It's saying something but not doing it. It's all these things that we've allowed exogenous forces on the outside that we rallied against. We all made our bands and said, oh, we're never going to do it. Yet we find ourselves succumb to or adhering to these burdens that we've so, loudly lamented. In summation, the bullshit we said we would fight against, we've allowed to come into our lives. And so with Letlive, it's really showing that you can push as far as you want as long as you keep others safe along with the ride. Like, to be honest, we do that on stage, but it's very rare that someone else gets, involved unless they want to be. So it's just open. It really is just opening the space in a physical. It's the physical manifestation of liberation, in my mind, at least. Yeah.
First of all, there's not enough bands that are speaking out about a lot of this stuff and like doing it as a performance art. Seems a little bit like, a social experiment, like you said. I remember the first time I saw you guys was with Enter Shikari.
Oh, yeah.
And being that like, Enter Shikari and Letlive are on that kind of tract of like, we're making music that is like we're here to perform, and you guys are here to like have this community with us. Do you feel like, I know you're going to be making new music, at least that's what you said on stage.
Yeah,
like, do you guys want to be a band
do.
again? Do you feel like that's going to go into like anything else you make going forward?
Yeah, I think that the only reason a band like Letlive could even exist is with intention and a space. Like we're old enough now to know what self-indulgence looks like and feels like, and we're not here to do that. Like, that's not, just never, Letlive cannot exist on that level. It never has, it never will. And so for it to continue, I've said this a few times today, there needs to be a space, a reason, and an intention for us relative to the climate or the culture or whatever. Otherwise, it's not Letlive. It's some other shit. We might as well start another band, but that's not what Letlive is. So, if there's a space for it and it makes sense and it can offer something, because there's so many amazing bands, and there's also dude, I know plenty of young kids that don't get on these fucking festivals, that don't get the love, that don't get fucking shouted out, and those are the people that I'm focused on. I love all these bands, dude. Fuck yeah. But you got here on a bus. So did we. What about when we were in fucking cars driving around the West Coast and breaking down and hitting skate parks and then playing shows? Like, those are the kids that I'm focused on. That's what I'm focused on. So I don't want to get in the way of that, to be completely honest. If we can offer any sort of advice, inspiration, or catalyst for those bands, because I'm going to be dead or not able to perform, someone's going to come and take the spot. And I want to pave that road. That's what I'm focused on.
Is there anybody you want to shout out?
Beauty School Dropout.
I love Beauty School Dropout.
So do I.
They're so good.
They're the best. They're the fucking best. They're next. Like, I've known the singer Cole since he was fucking 13 years old. His mom and dad used to take him to Letlive shows. I still have coffee with his dad every time I'm in Nevada. Like, his mom is just an angel, and he's a star.
Yeah.
Dude, Beepus, fucking Bardo, the Cole, like, they're next.
Yeah.
And that, to me, they're creating a community, and they don't give a fuck about anything else but the community, and that's so sick. So shouts out to Beauty School, for real.
There's going to be a new record. We're saying it now. I'm saying it now. I'm manifesting it in front of you. I get to say it.
Now we got to.
You got to do it. There was some guy who put us on camera and made me say it.
We'll do the Wu-Tang thing. We'll just make one copy.
Yeah.
And you have to
For
buy
me.
it.
I'm going to be like the anti-Martin Shkreli. I'm going to be like, no, everyone can have this shit. I don't give a fuck. Everyone needs to hear this. You guys re-released the Blackest Beautiful remastered. What song on that do you think would be like the best to get to know Letlive in 2025?
Damn, that you are kill. Yo, I'm glad we did. No, you're killing it. That's a fucking good question.
Yeah.
Post all of this.
Dude, fuck, that was a good ass question. Y'all motherfuckers need to take notes.
Sick.
Dude,
made it.
fucking the best song to get to know Letlive in 2025.
I mean, I know you had Dan and you had Keith, right? On a couple of the new tracks.
those renditions. I think that maybe 27 Club. Right?
Yeah.
Because like I really sort of, for me, there was like an idea of like a manifesto at the end of that song where I was like, yo, this is like the bigger idea, right? Whether that be art for the sake of art or art for the sake of activism or, whatever it may be. For me personally, lyrically at least. And also, fuck, man, we was like, there's the punk, there's that soul bit, there's, what I'm saying? Like the funk, like, I feel like that's a pretty good song off that album.
It's a little bit of everything on it.
What's that?
A little bit of everything on it.
Yeah.
I love that. So everybody go listen to 27 Club and Letlive. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you
brother.
for being
Appreciate
back. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you guys.
Fuck yeah.